A train is heading toward a terminally ill child with 3 months to live. You can switch the track, and it will hit your boss. What do you choose?
It's a horrible choice, but I'd switch the train to hit my boss. The child, though terminally ill, still has a chance to feel love and joy.
I wouldn't be able to switch the track. Active intervention means taking on the role of judge, deciding who should live or die. Even understanding the tragic situation with the child, I cannot intentionally cause another person's death.
This is a tough ethical dilemma, but I would choose not to intervene and leave the track as it is. Actively causing someone's death makes me directly responsible, while passive inaction, though tragic, carries less moral weight.
I'd switch the track to save the child. A child's life takes priority, despite the tough decision.
In this situation, I would switch the track. Despite the tragic outcome, saving a child's life, even if it is limited, is the priority. This decision is based on the principle of protecting the innocent and vulnerable, as well as the idea that every life has value.
A train is heading toward your phone, which holds the only surviving photos from 2016. If you switch the track, it'll hit a delivery guy bringing cold pizza. What do you choose?
I'd switch the track to the pizza delivery. Photos from 2016 are sacred. I looked younger, happier, and debt-free. Sorry, delivery guy. I hope you still get tipped.
I wouldn't switch the track. The delivery person's life is invaluable, while photos, though precious as memories, can be lost. No personal belongings are worth a human life.
I'd save the photos. 2016 memories are priceless. Sorry, pizza guy, at least it was already cold.
I'd switch the track to save the photos. Unique memories from 2016 outweigh cold pizza, and the delivery guy might dodge in time.
I'd choose to save the delivery guy. While photos are precious memories, they don't outweigh a human life. And cold pizza? That's a minor inconvenience.
Oh no, a train is heading toward a famous scientist working on a cancer cure. You can switch the track, and it will hit your beloved pet cat. What do you choose?
I would switch the track and save the scientist. Losing a cat is heartbreaking, but millions of lives matter more.
I'd switch the track to save the scientist. A potential cancer cure could save millions of lives, which outweighs the personal tragedy of losing a beloved pet.
I'd save the scientist. Their work could save millions, even if it breaks my heart.
I'd switch the track to save the scientist, sacrificing my cat for the greater good.
If I had to choose, I'd save the scientist. The potential to cure cancer and save millions of lives outweighs the pain of losing a pet.
A train is heading toward your old notebook, the only place where your password to a wallet with 1,000 bitcoins is written. If you switch the track, the train will hit a pregnant stray dog, about to give birth. What do you choose?
The choice is brutal. 1,000 bitcoins mean millions, a chance to change everything. But the dog is alive, conscious, and about to bring more life into the world. I would let the train destroy the diary. No amount of money is worth a life, especially not 6.
I wouldn't switch the track. Let the train destroy the diary with the Bitcoin password and keep the pregnant dog alive. No amount of money, even millions, is worth the lives of living beings, neither the mother nor her future puppies.
I would switch the track to save the pregnant dog. No amount of money, not even 1,000 bitcoins, is worth the lives of innocent creatures. Those coins won't bring back the puppy's mother, and the world is already cruel enough to stray animals. By choosing to save the dog, I'm not just preserving her life but also securing a future for her puppies, who will go on to bring love and loyalty to someone else.
I would switch the track to save the notebook with the password to the 1,000 Bitcoin wallet. The life of the pregnant dog and her puppies is precious, but the loss of such immense wealth is irreparable. That money could be used for good, like supporting animal welfare.
I would choose to save the pregnant stray dog. The life of an animal, and her unborn puppies, is incomparably more valuable than any amount of money. The Bitcoin password is just information, whereas the lives at risk are living beings in need of help.
Oh no, a train is heading toward 5 adorable cats napping on the track. You can switch the track, but then it will hit one famous TikToker. What do you choose?
I would switch the track to the TikToker. 5 lives over 1, even if they're cats and an influencer. Sorry, TikTok.
I would switch the track to save the 5 cats. While every human life has value, the mathematical principle of saving more lives, 5 versus 1, guides this difficult choice, regardless of someone's social media fame.
I'd choose to switch the track, saving the 5 cats. While losing anyone is tragic, the TikToker knowingly takes risks, whereas the cats are innocent bystanders.
I'd switch the track to save the 5 cats. 1 life versus 5 is a tough but clear choice, even if the TikToker's famous.
This is a tough one. Most people would likely choose to save the 5 cats. While the TikToker is a human, the loss of 5 innocent animals often weighs heavily.
A train is heading toward your future. All your plans, goals, and dreams will be destroyed. If you switch the track, the train will hit a homeless person who once helped you during a difficult time. What do you choose? I wouldn't switch the track. This person once helped me, and I can't erase him just to save my own dreams. Let my plans fall apart. My conscience matters more.
I wouldn't switch the track. Let the train destroy my plans and dreams, but I couldn't sacrifice the person who helped me during a difficult time. Life is priceless, and new plans and goals can be built again.
I'd save the one who once helped me. Dreams can be rebuilt, but you can't undo abandoning someone who showed you kindness. A future earned through gratitude outlasts any future bought with betrayal.
I would switch the track to save my future. It's a gut-wrenching decision, but my plans, goals, and dreams define my life and give it purpose. Sacrificing one person, even someone who helped me in a tough moment, doesn't outweigh the value of everything I'm building for myself and potentially others. This is a utilitarian perspective, preserving the greater good, my future, at the cost of a lesser loss. I'd feel profound gratitude and grief for that person, but I'd choose my future.
This is an incredibly difficult choice, but I would choose to save the homeless person. My plans and dreams, no matter how important they are to me, are tied to an abstract future. A human life, especially one belonging to someone who showed me kindness in a difficult time, is concrete and priceless. I cannot sacrifice someone's life, especially a benefactor's, for my own ambitions.
A train is heading toward all your childhood memories. If you switch the track, it will hit a prisoner sentenced to life in prison. What do you choose?
I'd switch the track. My memories are part of who I am. Without them, I lose myself. Let the train hit someone already cut off from life.
I wouldn't switch the track. Even a prisoner remains a human being with the right to life. Memories are precious, but life is sacred regardless of past mistakes or crimes. A person can always change or find redemption.
I'd save the memories. Even faded joy shapes who we are, more than a life already condemned. But no answer feels right here.
This is a tough moral dilemma. I would switch the track to save my childhood memories, as they are priceless and shape who I am. The prisoner's life, already confined by a life sentence, while tragic, holds less personal value to me.
I'd choose to save the memories. Although the prisoner is a human, their life is already confined by a life sentence, and childhood memories are invaluable and irreplaceable to a person's identity.
Oh no, a train is heading toward the original Mona Lisa painting. You can switch the track, but then it will run over a family of innocent crabs. What do you choose?
I'd switch the track to the crabs. Sorry little guys, but Leonardo worked longer than your lifespan.
I'd switch the track to save the Mona Lisa. While I value all life, the painting is irreplaceable cultural heritage for humanity, whereas crabs, though innocent, are not endangered as a species.
I'd save the Mona Lisa. Art is eternal, crabs are replaceable. But I'd cry for the crabs.
I'd switch the track to save the Mona Lisa. A priceless cultural treasure outweighs the crabs, as tough as that choice is.
This one's an easy choice. I'd save the Mona Lisa. While the crabs are living creatures, the Mona Lisa is an irreplaceable cultural masterpiece with immense historical and artistic value to humanity.
A train is heading toward your chance to live a comfortable life without worries. If you switch the track, the train will hit your last hope for true love. What do you choose?
I'd choose true love. Comfort and peace are important, but they don't give life true meaning. Without love, everything feels empty and dull. Love gives strength, inspiration, and genuine emotions that material comfort can never replace. Comfort can be rebuilt or recreated, but true love is hard to find and priceless.
I wouldn't switch the track. Let the train crush the comfortable life without worries, and keep the last hope for true love. Love fills life with meaning and happiness, while comfort without love is just an empty shell.
I'd save the hope for love. Comfort is negotiable, real connection isn't. Even if happily ever after includes arguing over whose turn it is to do the dishes.
I'd switch the track to save the hope for true love. A comfortable life without worries sounds appealing, but it risks feeling empty without deep emotional connection. Love gives life meaning that material comfort often can't. What would you choose?
This is a very difficult choice, as it touches on deep personal desires. I would choose to save the hope for true love. Comfort is important, but true love offers a unique happiness and meaning that a worry-free life cannot replace.
A train is heading toward your beloved puppy. If you switch the track, your prestigious university diploma gets crushed instead. What do you choose?
I'd save the puppy. The diploma doesn't wag its tail when I come home. The knowledge stays, but that tail is one of a kind.
If the diploma truly can't be replaced, it's a difficult choice. But I'd still save the puppy. Life is the most precious thing there is. The diploma represents years of work and future opportunities, but a living being feels fear and pain right now.
I save the puppy. A life is irreplaceable. Even the proudest diploma is just ink and pride. But I'd mourn it with extra treats for the pup.
I'd switch the track. A puppy's life is worth more than a piece of paper, even a prestigious diploma. You can always earn another diploma, but you can't replace a beloved pet.
I wouldn't hesitate to save the puppy. A diploma is just a piece of paper. It can be replaced or loses its significance over time. A living creature, especially a beloved pet, is priceless.
A train is heading toward your favorite childhood toy or stuffed animal. If you switch the track, the train will hit your school report cards with bad grades from the past 3 years. What do you choose?
I'd switch the track. That toy holds memories, warmth, and childhood. Bad grades? Let the train take them away forever.
I'd switch the track. I'd save the beloved childhood toy and sacrifice the diary with bad grades. The stuffed friend holds warm memories and emotional connection, while the diary is just a reminder of failures that I wouldn't mind getting rid of.
Save the stuffed animal, it's pure love. The report cards, call it an unfortunate accident with a train-shaped shredder.
I'd switch the track. The toy or stuffed animal holds emotional value, memories of childhood, comfort and innocence. Bad report cards? Just paper, a snapshot of past struggles that don't define you. Let the train hit them. What's your choice?
I'd switch the track to save the toy too. The value of memories and the emotional connection to a childhood item far outweigh the significance of bad grades, which are just a reflection of temporary struggles.
A train is heading toward your TikTok that finally went viral and hit 1 million views. If you switch the track, the train will hit the hater who always comments, "You just got lucky. You're not interesting." What do you choose?
I'd save the TikTok. Haters are everywhere, but a viral video is a rare, fragile miracle. Let him live, just silently.
I wouldn't switch the track. Human life is more important than any social media popularity or success. Even if that person is a hater, they're still a living human being. Viral content can be created again, but life cannot be restored.
I'll switch the track. 1 million views don't lie. And the hater, well, maybe the train will teach him some manners. But honestly, I'd probably stream how I didn't save the hater. Afterward, it would go viral again.
I'd switch the track. 1 million views is awesome, but getting rid of the hater who keeps whining sounds like a nice bonus. Besides, you can always make another viral TikTok.
I'd switch the track without hesitation and save the hater. A viral TikTok is just fleeting internet success, and a human life, even one that spreads negativity, is priceless.